Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on here and give an update on my Moldavite journey. So it's been about a year since I bought this Moldavite necklace, and if you haven't seen it before, I made a video shortly after buying this necklace about Moldavite and my journey with it so far. I actually had a Moldavite necklace before. It was a different one, and then I felt inspired this time last year to buy a new one, a bigger one actually, and I went into that video and I talked about sort of what Moldavite is, like different properties that it's said to have and how essentially it can help transform your life. They say that Moldavite is a stone of the gods, or like an extraterrestrial stone, because it is made from meteorite remains. The whole history of Moldavite is actually so interesting. It's very rare. It only appears in certain areas of the world, but if you wanted more of a background on Moldavite, I highly encourage you to watch that video that I made before, because I go in depth into it. But this video is just for the purposes of a year later discussing like everything that has happened so far from wearing Moldavite and different aspects of that journey. Okay, I've relocated, but yeah, I just wanted to go into like a year later what happened from wearing Moldavite. So I got this Moldavite literally this time last year, around February 2024, maybe even the end of January. And I got it because I wanted it to transform my life. There were some things that I wanted to change, and I basically wanted to up level in my life. And I thought, Moldavite is like the perfect stone because I had one before, and every time I wore it, I felt like just like in total harmony and vibration with the energy that I was trying to emit. I felt it raising my vibration, and like I could even feel it felt warm to the touch when I had my previous one, which I think I still have it somewhere. But then I sort of stopped wearing that one. I didn't notice any tangible changes with that particular necklace. But then when I got this new one, I knew that I wanted it to be a catalyst to help me transform like my whole life. So, yeah, I got this necklace, and I'll do a little zoomy uppy. So I also want to say that I wanted to undertake like a major manifestation journey. So this was sort of like a part of it. And I'm sure that if you were on TikTok in like 2020 or maybe even 2021, you saw like crazy stories coming out about Moldavite, like causing all this damage in people's lives, completely transforming everything, ripping things away, and like these brutal like stories about it. I want to say that did not happen to me. It was not like that for me, but everybody's vibration coming into acquiring Moldavite is going to be different. So I had done a lot of healing work before obtaining this Moldavite, and it was sort of me just saying, all right, I'm ready for that next push, that next like up leveling. So that's why I got it. And as soon as I got this Moldavite necklace, I felt it like once again raising my vibration. Like I could feel it. I felt so good, so energized, and it made me really feel like I was aligning with my, desires and the things that I wanted to create in my life. I'm gonna start by saying that the one side effect that I have felt from Moldavite has been actually insomnia. I feel like if you're gonna carry around Moldavite, you might need a grounding stone like an obsidian or a tourmaline or something like that, or tiger's eye, just to keep you grounded. I rarely wear one of those with this. I sort of want to be up high anyway, so I felt like a lot of third eye and crown activation, but of course it's green, so it resonates with the heart chakra the most. But my third eye was just going crazy, and I was like, it was tough for me to sleep, but I think I've got that mainly under control. But otherwise, since February 2024, I've taken steps to basically step into like what I think is my destiny and like fulfilling my role in this world. I wandered into a Kundalini yoga class. I didn't even know it was going to be Kundalini yoga.
and I just wanted to do like a hot yoga because I used to do hot yoga before. I stumbled into a Kundalini yoga class, and the teacher is like this 80-year-old man who was just so aligned, and he had like the craziest moves. But they honestly, after the whole Kundalini yoga flow, I felt like crazy better, so energized. I felt like stuff was like really working out in my favor. I felt like my whole body and being was transforming and changing. I just felt like, I mean, I don't know if you know anything about Kundalini, but if you look it up, it's basically like the energy that is, it's like a snake-like, serpent-like energy that flows through your spinal column. And sometimes it gets trapped, usually in our lower chakras, and it helps like push all the energy upwards. So I was like talking about more insomnia, like that was a side effect. It's just pushing everything up. Some even say that Kundalini can be dangerous because it's just like this powerful energy flowing through our body, but I felt like it really helped me to energize my whole being and raise my vibration and align with the life that I want to live. So then after doing this Kundalini yoga stuff, I really fell in love with it. And then I actually began a yoga teacher training at the same place, and I'm still in it, but it's like, it's crazy how much that is transforming, like opening up doors for me. And I'm meeting like new people that are in different alignment. By the way, I feel like Moldavite has helped to remove a lot of toxic relationships, like friendships, from my life, and replace them with people who are more on the track of like what I'm attracting. And there's nothing wrong with anybody like in the past. It's just like wasn't, I wouldn't even say toxic, because it wasn't really toxic. It was just like our energy's not lining anymore, and so like going separate ways. And I felt like Moldavite really helped clear that pathway, and it's like no hard feelings sort of thing. It's one of those things where you just grow apart, and then simultaneously increasing the amount of people in my life that are on the same wavelength, like the same vibration, or like the same path in life, I guess. So that was another thing the Moldavite did. But yeah, so I've been progressing through this yoga teacher training, which has shifted my perspective on like spirituality and wellness and stuff like that. I've taken a lot of measures for my physical vessel to get that like more into wellness and like more healthy. I've dropped like 10 pounds actually, maybe even like 15 at this point since getting Moldavite. And I think that was just a side effect of me once again like transforming. Like I don't even want to eat like super junk food. Like it's not something that excites me anymore. Obviously I still eat like stuff every now and then if I am in like a setting where that, you know, like birthday cake or something like that, but I'm more like conscious of choosing the healthier options because it's what my body wants and craves. And I was always the kind of person that would binge out and like eat a ton of stuff that was just not good for me and then feel miserable after. And I was actually experiencing a lot of setbacks with like weight and stuff. And I might make more content about wellness just because it is a passion of mine. So I might do that, and I might make yoga videos eventually. But yeah, I dropped like 10, 15 pounds, and it was so hard for me to lose that weight. And I think it's just because I've been more attracted to things that are bringing me more energy and more vitality, and then I'm going and spreading that around. I felt really called to spend more time in nature. I think all last summer I was just finding any excuse I could to swim in rivers and creeks and to be with the trees and stuff. Moldavite has really increased my spiritual practice. And I think a lot of people find issues with Moldavite when they're not on that level. Like they're not really looking necessarily for the spiritual aspects of Moldavite. They want them to like do something crazy, like make them famous or something, but that's not what Moldavite does. It raises your vibration to get to a different point. And if you're not already on that path, it's gonna tear things away from you, like at a rapid, like fated events that were gonna happen anyway, but it's gonna increase them like tenfold. Then the other thing that happened actually was I got a promotion and I'm making more money, which was not expected. And that was just like, I think once again, same deal. I think it was the Moldavite that has been encouraging me to step into my power and to seek guidance from other sources and to elevate my physical being. I don't think that crystals are like miracle cures at all. I think that they're just help amplify the energy that you already have within you. And I think Moldavite is one of those like exponential expanders where it's going to shoot you upwards, and if you're not ready for it, stuff's going to be ripped apart and it's going to fall away and it's going to feel like a curse. But if you are aligned with the path that you want to go and you're taking the steps to achieve your goals in that lifestyle, then it's going to help to accelerate that within you. You're going to start achieving the things that you wanted in a rapid pace. Like I keep thinking about like my 5-year plan and collapsing that time into 1 year, and what would that look like? And it seems like Moldavite is really helping that to happen. Like that's the best way that I could explain Moldavite right now, is collapsing time and increasing all these fated events that were meant to happen, but that are really important for my being and for getting to where I want to go. You have to be aligned with like love and light, honestly. And I'm not just a love and light girl. I'm all of it. You know, I'm not just that. It's many layers. But I think that Moldavite will put you more towards the vibration you're shooting for. So that's also not to say that I haven't had obstacles while wearing Moldavite. I think my biggest obstacle honestly has been insomnia, and because I've never dealt with that before, but I think it has to do with the Moldavite activating the third eye. But yeah, I think you're gonna understand the lessons more when you're wearing Moldavite. Like if you're on a path to achieving something and you're in a waiting period or a stagnation period, Moldavite's gonna help propel that, but you're gonna have to, it also means you're gonna have to face those lessons quicker and in quicker succession to one another. And so just be prepared for that, because it's not easy, but it's going to put you on that next level and it's going to uplift your life. Like I feel like a whole different person just from this time last year. And I keep wearing my Moldavite like almost every single day. There are days when I'm like, I don't want that energy today. I'm tired. I need to ground. I need to relax. And so I won't wear this. I'll wear like, not Moldavite. I'll wear like Tiger's Eye or something. But if you are ready and you're in that zone, I definitely recommend getting a Moldavite. Just make sure that it's genuine, because there's so many fakes out here. But anyway, that was kind of a short little story, but I just wanted to give an update because it's been a year and it's been a very eventful and productive year. And I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, but whenever I have this Moldavite on, it always puts me in the vibration of love and peace, and it makes me really want to get involved in the world to make it a more peaceful, loving place, even at just myself, the level of myself and the level of my personal relationships and my community. And I do believe that that trickles outwards into the larger world. So thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions or comments about Moldavite, please drop them in the comments. Please watch my first video on Moldavite. That was a banger. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.